walks on water. This is the Sea of Galilee. So many wonderful things happened on the Sea of Galilee, so many important things that we needed a piece of it right here so we could tell the stories. The sea is a wonderful and a strange place. The Sea of Galilee is known for its sudden and violent storms. And when the wind blows, the sea becomes wild and rough and the waves crash. And when the wind is calm, the sea is peaceful and still. Jesus and his disciples had been around crowds of people for a long time. And Jesus wanted some time alone so he could pray. In the evening, he told his disciples to go on a boat out into the Sea of Galilee so that he could go alone and pray on the mountain. The disciples set out in the boat. And Jesus went up to the mountainside to pray. Late that night, far from shore, a strong wind came. The boat began rocking back and forth. The waves came crashing down on the boat, and it began filling with water. Jesus had finished praying. When he looked out at the sea, he saw the boat rocking, and the disciples were having a hard time controlling the boat. So shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the sea. When the disciples saw Jesus, they were terrified. They didn't recognize him. "It's a ghost," they told themselves. They began yelling. When Jesus heard the disciples yelling, he called to his friends, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." Peter couldn't believe his ears. It didn't sound like a ghost. It sounded like Jesus. "Lord, if it is you, tell me to come to you on the water," said Peter. And he heard Jesus' voice say, "Come." So Peter got out of the boat and began walking on the water to Jesus. But when Peter looked around and saw the waves and felt the wind, he began to sink. He yelled to Jesus, "Jesus, save me!" Jesus reached down and caught Peter. "Peter," Jesus said, "why did you doubt me?" You should always have faith in me. Peter and Jesus got back into the boat. And the storm immediately stopped, and the sea was calm. Everyone in the boat worshipped Jesus. And the disciples said, "Truly, you are the Son of God." I wonder what your favorite part of the story is. I wonder what the most important part was. I wonder why Jesus walked on the water. I wonder how the disciples felt when they saw Jesus walking on the water. I wonder how Peter felt when he first got out of the boat. I wonder what the disciples thought when Peter and Jesus got back in.